Okay, so in order to turn our picture that we have selected as your best option out of your three in your portrait into a posterized image, we're going to need to go to the program called photopea. This is basically the free version of Photoshop that you will be able to use on your Chromebook at home. So if you will visit photopea.com, you're going to, when you open it up, first be greeted with a screen that looks like this. The first thing that I want you to do is to open from computer, and you're going to find that image that you've already uploaded into your Chromebook that we have decided is your very best image. I'm going to go with this one, okay? I'm going to go ahead and crop this down really fast because my edges are not all activated in this. Now, I do need to understand that because I have a hand in here, that's going to make this more challenging. Okay, but we'll go with this. If I don't like anything that I'm doing in photopea, I can always Control Z and take it backwards and it will go right back. So I'm going to redo that crop because I did not like, I want a little bit more on the left and my head a little bit more touching. Like the way that curl in the back of my hair goes back over my shoulders. So I kind of want to have that sense of movement there. Let's try that. And I'm going to hit enter and I'm cropped. Okay. I'm not crazy about this lamp in the background, so I may leave that out when I get to my final picture. I'll keep the light areas of gradation, but I may take those bands out when I'm done. Okay. Now, moving forward, the first thing that I want to do is go to Image, Adjustments, and I'm going to change this to black and white to begin with, okay? When I do that, I can slide these menus around if I want to be able to see things a little better. Maybe I know I'm doing a level 1 picture, and maybe I want to see what this looks like in red, okay? I can try out different colors by making sure that Colorized is selected, and then I can just play around with different color variations here. And it's going to kind of give you this impression of what your color is going to look like in your picture. You can pick whatever you want as far as colors here, okay? And then just kind of slide it around and you can see the different variations. Remember that my picture is not posterized yet, so I'm going to sit tight on all of this. And right now I'm just going to have it be a black and white picture, okay? So I'm just going to go ahead and click OK there. And I want to just make sure that my levels look good, that I don't want my picture looking too dark or too light. Kind of want to just play with these adjustments a little bit while it's in black and white and make sure that it's looking nice and crisp. Okay, let's say OK. Another thing I could do in here in adjustments is I could play with my brightness and my contrast and my exposure. Okay, play around with these. They're very similar to your phones. And I know we've done some adjustments on our phones to pictures. You just want to play with these until you've got some nice contrast and they look good. You don't want your stuff to be fuzzy, too dark, too light. We want kind of a crispness in our image. Okay. All right, when that's all done, I'm going to go to Layers. Let's see, nope, Image one more time, Adjustments, and this is where I'm going to turn it into a posterized image. That's going to be what gives you all of those different layers that you see in definitely level 1, a little bit in level 2, if you've selected that. So I'm just going to click on Posterize, and it goes ahead and finds the layers in my picture. It breaks this down into 3 colors in this picture. Okay, I want to make sure though that I have at least 6. The minimum that anyone will have on this project is 6 layers. Okay, whether you're level 1, 2, or 3. I definitely want level 1s to have at least 6. If you are painting on level 2, you could bump this up to 7 or 8. That means you're going to have a little bit more detail and more color changes, but you can see the difference here between an 8, okay, and 6. 6 is going to be a little bit simpler. 8 is going to be a little bit more complicated, not terrible. Okay, just a little bit more detail. All right. I'm happy with how this looks, so I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to take it back to 6 and do this at a level 1, and level 2 can just kind of adjust, that's fine. I can come back in here and I can image adjustments. I can come back into that black and white color or the colorize option, and this is where if you want to go ahead and play around with what the different color variations would look like, you are welcome to do that. My suggestion to you would be that you print one in black and white for copy purposes, okay? So I'm going to do one like this, and then I'm going to take a screenshot of it. Okay, and then I'm going to do a second one that's more the colorized version. So let's say I'm wanting to do, I don't know, we'll keep it simple for this. For level 1s, I'm going to let you pick whatever color you want. Let's say I'm going to go here with kind of this blue violet color, kind of a navy bluish. Okay? Actually, no, I'm going to change. I am going to go back to pink. My sweater was pink when I was wearing this. I kind of like the pink. I'm going with that. I'll go with kind of a, okay. I'm going to screenshot this one as well so that I can use that as a reference. Okay, so what's happened now is I have 2 different versions of this. Okay, if I come over here to my desktop, I can show you real quickly. Yours will look a little bit different, but I have both of these pictures right here. I've got this one, and I have got, pull these in here so that you can see. So there's my original, there's my pink, and there's my black and white. Okay, so I've got all of these in my Chromebook ready to go. I can pull any of these images that I need. My black and white is going to be my printing. Okay, if you need to print this off, you're welcome to do it at home, or you can send it to me and I'm happy to print these off for you at school. If you want, go ahead and leave this color one in your Chromebook. I can show you how to grid over the top of that as well for transferring purposes, but that's another step. Right now, this is all you need to know for how to posterize your image on level 1 or level 2.